Hey guys, so quickly I wanted to do a video. Someone mentioned that they wanted to crawl but have not been able to get the ability to crawl, so we still need to work on some other exercises to strengthen our body to be able to crawl. So we're going to jump right into those. They also mentioned, as I'm talking, I'm going to do the exercises, and they also mentioned when they go to do things, their fist begins to tighten up, their fingers curl up, maybe even your arm go into one of these positions. You guys remember me talking about fight or flight mode? That fight or flight mode, basically what your body does is, because your brain has disassociated your affected side, your body says, hey, I'm afraid what's about to happen next. I don't know what you're about to do. If I'm going to fall, I don't know what you're doing, because your body is trying to recognize that. So how we get past that is, as you're doing a mode or movement, start to tell your body to relax, relax, relax. Now turn sideways. So when I say relax, as you're doing something, speaking out loud, relax, helps your brain to recognize, hey, not causing any harm to my body. I'm getting ready to warm my body up, and I'm trying to make movements to my body as naturally our body should do. But once you had that disassociation with the brain, on your affected side, your brain does not recognize that. So it goes into what is like a fight or flight mode. So I went from the seated chair marches, and now I'm doing leg extension. So you're focused on the leg extension, drive the knee up, full extension, and try to squeeze the top of your thigh, which is your quadricep here. And we're going to do that back and forth. So again, transition to work on getting yourself to be able to do a crawl. So again, crawling, you may just not be comfortable, and this takes a lot of coordination. So what I'm doing, I am moving pretty fast here, guys, so I know a lot of you may not be able to move as fluid, but take your time to do these. So we're going to work on getting on the ground on our knees and getting our body comfortable with being on the knees. So that is a transition to get you ready to crawl. We got to retrain the brain to understand, hey, our knees are connected to our body and they should work. So we're going to start off with some literally, and you're safe because I'm leaning on another surface and I got my body in this position. So you may get to this point and say it's too hard to get on those knees, because in reality it causes a lot of pain because our body's not used to bending, and we just have a lot of pain sensors on that affected side. Just the process of being a stroke survivor. I'm 5 years post, I deal with a lot of pain. A lot of times I can ignore it, but I mean, it's just a part of our bodies healing, recovering, and as I always tell y'all, as a stroke survivor, our recovery is a lifelong process. So we'll do that, and then another transition from there is this arm affected left, and we're gonna literally stand up and put it right back down. And you see, I'm not moving anywhere, guys. I'm just using this as a base. My stronger side, which is the right leg, my non-affected side, is holding me up. So with this right here, we're training the brain to understand, hey, that leg does move, that leg does move. And then we go from that leg move, and now let's incorporate a hand movement with that leg. Because when you're crawling, you're going, you're moving your hands and your knees. So crawling is a full body exercise, guys. So that's why we're tricking the system right here, and we're adding multiple movements in this. So gotta make sure you can see me because of the position of the camera. We go to the next side. So even though this is not my affected side, you still want to work on strengthening this side too as well, guys. And that's gonna make you put more weight and pressure on your affected side with doing both. So the process of trying to move the hand with the opposite knee, being that your affected side may not move as fluid. So what we do is, my non-affected, as I go to put this leg up, I'm going to drive it forward and back down, forward and back down. So it's just a process, guys. I'm not going to do too many hours. The video will be too long. So as we're doing this, that is strengthening your body to get used to being on your knees before we get to position and crawl. So those are some exercises I want you to work on. And then you may not be able to move this fast. We're going to go into a crawl. And I'm going to do multiple ones. You'll see me, in some cases, only moving my knees. Move, move. You may need to do it that way to get comfortable with it. Then I'll begin to move the hands. You might be in a situation that, hey, I can't get the hand open like that. You might do one of these. Let's move the knees. Move the knees forward and back. So this is a transition that if we cannot do a full-on crawl, guys, we're gonna do more like a stutter step, and I'll turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. So forward, forward, back, back. Hand, 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 hand. If you have to go fist it. So we're not actually doing a movement, we're doing a stutter movement. So that may help you. And we're gonna end the video there. So try these exercises to help you prepare your body to do a crawl, and then at the same time, helping you to remember to say relax as you're doing these exercises will help you to kind of relax that tone and spasticity that you're dealing with. And it is a fight or flight mode, guys, because we're trying to retrain the brain to say, hey, we need to move. So let me know how this works.